What's good, sports fans? My name is Damian Adams from The Real Deal with Damian Adams. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button for me. Also hit that notification bell so you can see the videos as soon as they come up. If you're watching this on Facebook, please press the like button and share this video with your friends. If you're watching this on Instagram, please double tap, like it, and share it with your friends as well. And please, everybody, go subscribe to The Real Deal with Damian Adams on your favorite podcast app as soon as this video is over. So today I wanted to react to the first playoff game of the 2020 playoffs where the Utah Jazz fell just short to the Denver Nuggets 135-125. Excellent game to start off the playoffs, man. Such a great game. You have to give big ups to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell balled out. 57 points. Absolutely nuts. Balled out. And the trouble is, I don't see how Utah can improve offensively without Mike Conley, right? Because, of course, we all knew going in that Donovan Mitchell was going to have to carry the load with Bogdanovich and Conley leaving the bubble for the birth of his kid, right? And Donovan Mitchell did that. Had a Superman-like performance. And the other players, the role players, played well, right? Joe Ingles did his thing offensively. You could say maybe he could do a better job on Jamal Murray defensively, but that's a tough assignment for anybody in the league. You had Clarkson come off the bench, do his thing. He didn't shoot well, but he always finds a way to get to the goal and get buckets. He's going to get you that 15 points a game that you need from him as the guy who provides that spark off the bench, right? Rudy Gobert had a pretty good game. So when you talk about what they're going to do offensively, I don't know, because without Conley, you're not going to get 57 again from Mitchell, right? 57 in back-to-back games would be insane. Now, he could go on a Damian Lillard type run, but you shouldn't expect that from him. So what do you do next game? I just don't know, and that's why I picked the Nuggets in 6 in the series. Speaking of the Nuggets, Jamal Murray, man, he is an absolute monster. When he's working in that pick and roll, the way that he navigates it and does the snake dribble and goes in and out is so tough to guard. And then he can go ISO on you. He can fake off the pick and roll, hit you with that hard step back, hit the shot. Like, he has the total package. So Jamal Murray's an absolute monster, played a great game. Michael Porter Jr. started off great. And everything he does offensively looks very, very smooth. Where the trouble comes with him is on the defensive end. And it's not just the normal, he's a young guy who, doesn't get where to rotate at and has trouble finding his man on defense. No, he is bad on defense. Like, whenever they saw him, it was like, okay, especially in the fourth quarter, they were like, oh, Michael Porter Jr.'s over there, set the pick, make him switch, I want him. Oh, he's over there this time, set the pick, make him switch, make him guard me. You don't want to be the guy who gets picked on a defensive end. And that's what Michael Porter Jr. is right now. And at his frame, with his athleticism, it shouldn't be that way, right? And sometimes it just looks like a lack of effort. One thing I noticed is he doesn't get down. Like, get down, dog. Get in the stance. Old school. Get down. Get in the stance. Slide your feet. He doesn't do that. Like, he's very upright. He's moving. And there's times where he's right there with the guy. But since he's not down and ready to go, the guy's like, oh, right past you. Layup, right? It can't be like that when you're of that size and athletic ability. For Michael Porter Jr., if his shot's not going down, like it was in the second half, he gets a bit useless. So he definitely needs to improve on that end. Jokic, what more can you say? Absolute monster. The three-point stroke is there. It's going to be there because when you have Jamal Murray and him working that two-man game and he goes to the pick and pop, Rudy Gobert doesn't want to go out there. Then he has a classic pump fake. He can go into his post moves. If you get into a pick and roll situation where you have to switch, no one else can guard him outside of Gobert. Absolute monster mismatch. So I think Denver definitely has the edge in this series. Donovan Mitchell is going to do everything he can, but it's just not going to be enough. So I'm going to continue to stay with my pick for Denver in 6. Hopefully Conley comes back for game 3. They say that he's testing for COVID every day when he's out. And if he comes back, he only has to quarantine for 4 days. So he may be back for game 3. We'll see. But until next time, make sure you subscribe to The Real Deal with Damian Adams on all platforms, including podcasts. And go real or go home.